Welcome to part 7, Learning the Arabic Alphabet. Let's get started now. Now we have the letter He. That's the equivalent of an H. This is a beautiful letter, and this is how it's written. Looks like this. Okay. Then you make a little loop inside. Okay. When this comes in the beginning, it looks like this. It's like a loop in an open mouth. When it comes in the middle, this letter kind of takes a couple of different forms. It can either be written like this. Okay, don't ask why. And it can be written also like this. Like a little bow in the middle of a word. And when it comes at the end, it's written like this. Okay? And sometimes when it comes at the end and it cannot be connected from this side, it just comes as a little circle. This is one of those letters that have these different forms, but don't worry about them. You learn as you go along. All you need to know is that this does exist, okay? Then the sound is a he. So let's take a few words. One of the most important words that use he is the means of pointing at something, saying this is. And the way you do that is you write hada, he. We're going to use this a lot, so take notice of this word. Ha. The. Okay, this is not touching, but that's not a problem. Hada and hadihi. Actually, this one has the two forms of the he. So, hada. If you notice, I'm saying hada. There's ha, but where's the a over here? There's no a over here. This is one of the mistakes that it's very common when children are starting to learn Arabic. They think that there's an a over here, but there isn't. So this is how it's written. Hada means that is for the masculine, and hadihi is a way of pointing at something that is for the feminine. Okay, because in Arabic, every object is either masculine or feminine. So it's not just about people. So this is hada and hadihi. Very common to keep that in mind. Hada and hadihi. And for giggles, this is how you write ha ha ha. How do you write it? It's like this. Ha. 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 Okay. So, this is that form. Cave, kaf. This is how you write cave in Arabic. Ke. Little bow in the middle. Fe. Kef. Kef. So look, ke, he, fe. Kef. Okay, so this is the he sound. We're going to go on to our final letter, which is the ye sound. This is the e sound. So whenever you have an e, it's this letter. Two dots at the bottom. This is the equivalent of an e or a double e, or an EA. So how does this look like when it comes at the beginning? Very straightforward. It's this shape that we've seen with other letters, the ye. And this is how it looks like in the middle. And this is how it looks like in the end. In the end, the original shape shows up again. Okay, so this is the ye. Now let's take a few examples. We have the name Joseph, which in Arabic it's Yusuf. So we write ye at the beginning, and then a waw, u, you, and then s. Remember the s has 3 waves, and then the f. Yusuf. Okay, Yusuf. And then we have the word for night, which is layl. Remember, we just took that letter le. This is how you write night. Le at the beginning, and then lay, 2 dots. Layl. Okay. Now we have the word for tea, which is shy. We have the sh. Remember the sh? It's 3 waves with 3 dots. Sha. E. Shy. Okay, which means tea. So this is how it looks like in the beginning, how it looks like in the middle, and this is how it looks like at the end. Yusuf, Layl, Shy. Well, congratulations, you have completed the Arabic alphabet. But before you go, I just want to show you something over here, which is a little addition for the letter T. Remember the letter T that we took, which is the Ta? This letter has a special form when it comes at the end of some words that look like this. So you have the word, and it comes like this. Or it can come like this. Okay? This is called the connected T. Okay? Now, the function of this in many Arabic words is to add an e towards the end. Let me give you an example. We wrote the word for ducks, which is bat. This is the ta sound. Remember that dark T? Now, bat means ducks. But if I wanted to say one duck, I have to say bat. Okay, how do I write that sound at the end? Well, it's none other than this. Just add this to the end of it. So it's bat. Okay, although this is technically a t, but you don't say bat. It's just bat. Okay, and that's all you need to know. We use this one over here, the circle one, only if it has to be added to something that doesn't allow a connection to it. But don't worry about that now. Just know that this exists. And in future lessons, while we start learning words and sentences, this is going to come along and you're going to learn it naturally. Okay? Hope you had a very productive time learning the alphabet. I congratulate you that you made it so far. And we'll continue. Thank you for watching.